Some of the most impressive people you ever meet don't feel impressive at all. They don't try to dominate the room. They don't speak just to prove they are intelligent. They don't hide behind politeness or performance. They feel calm, natural, grounded. They are refined but not artificial, stronger but not aggressive, respected but not distant. Ancient Chinese philosophy had a name for this balance. It called 文质彬彬. Only when refinement and authenticity exist together does a person become truly exceptional. There are two common ways people lose respect. The first is being too rough. They speak without restraint. They ignore social awareness. They mistake bluntness for strength. They may be honest, but they feel crude. And people hesitate to trust them with responsibility because leadership requires more than raw force. It requires presence. The second mistake is the opposite, being too polished. Their words are perfect. Their manners are flawless. The image is carefully constructed. But something feels empty. You sense performance, not sincerity. They appear refined, but not real. And people may admire them, but rarely trust them, because instinctively we trust authenticity more than perfection. Over 2,000 years ago, the Chinese philosophy observed this exact problem. If a person has too much raw nature and not enough refinement, they become coarse. If a person has too much refinement and not enough authenticity, they become artificial. Only when both exist in harmony does a person become a 君子, a person of true character, not perfect, but complete. Modern culture often rewards performance, carefully crafted identities, polished communication. But humans are not designed to trust perfection. We trust warmth. We trust emotional reality. We trust people who still feel human, even when they are powerful. Because excessive polish feels like concealment. It signals that something is being hidden. And people can feel that, even without knowing why. But authenticity alone is also not enough. Unfelt emotion can become instability. Raw honesty can become harm. Authenticity loses effectiveness. Your ideas may be true, but if they are delivered without awareness, they fail to influence the world. Power requires translation, not just truth, but form. Not just substance, but expression. The most respected individuals throughout history share a quiet balance. They develop competence. They develop discipline. They understand the structure and the responsibility. But they never lose their humanity. They still laugh easily, still feel deeply, still remain connected to ordinary life. They are not fragile, but they are not cold. They are not pretending to be human. They simply never stopped being human. Refinement does not replace authenticity. It protects it. Modern systems push people toward extremes. Either become aggressive to survive, or become artificial to succeed. But both paths create an imbalance. True strength is quiet. It doesn't need a constant display. It exists naturally, without losing warmth. Ancient Chinese philosophy reminds us you don't need to choose between strength and gentleness. You don't need to choose between authority and humanity. The highest form of presence is both refined and real. Because the people who shape the world most deeply are not the loudest or the most polished. They are the ones who never stopped being human while learning how to carry power. Refinement earns respect. Authenticity earns trust. You need both.